Asmongold, yeah, look at him. Look at him. We're gonna be watching videos with Asmongold. Let's check it out. So this is why China, Gen Z, and Millennials stop working. Asmongold reacts. Featuring me.
假如领导交给我一件事情，我就是说，能不能明天再
Oh, crap, I gotta move. Hold on. I gotta move. I thought me and Aspen were gonna be together. I guess I'll put myself right here. I'll shrink myself a little bit. Put myself right here, right here. Okay, everything should be good. All right, me and my boy Asmongold. We're gonna be watching some videos.
再做，或者是能不能交给别人做，或者能不能不做。
Look at that. If the boss asks you to do something, you ask if you can do it tomorrow. Or you ask if someone else can do it. Or can I just not do it?
Yeah. That's
I like this guy. Yeah, all right. My man.
这种。
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
About giving up a...
Cause he's looking at chat, so let me so he's looking at me. Yeah. I know I'm covering the video, but I think this is funny. So I'm gonna do it.
But not even trying. Okay.
工作就是很枯燥、很乏味，就是平常也是能混就混，不会说是现在。
It's always good about people that are not doing their job properly, and then you see the job title, Vehicle Inspection Mechanic.
Okay.
Oh boy. Hope they have seatbelts.
Oh shit! You're saying they don't work that hard, right? And they got an important job, and they might kill somebody. Hell no! Y'all better go to work. Y'all better go to work.
然后实在是没办法，然后才自己去做。
Only then
做也就是只是做而已，不会把它做好。
I won't do it.
有想过吧？
What？
也曾经因为自己算是努力工作过，然后就。
See, at the same time, I learned this in the military. If you do your job well, they will depend on you to do everything. Everything. Something simple that somebody else can do. They're going to look for you because you always do it right. And that's when I realized maybe I should be less dependable and not be around that often. You know, it gave me a bit of a reputation, but hey, I wasn't the one always being called to do some bullshit. Take the good with the bad, baby.
努力着，没毅力，坚持不了，然后就慢慢的就越来越这样。为什么坚持不了？就是，感觉还是枯燥乏味吧。坚持这种东西本来就是很枯燥乏味的事情，坚持也行，不坚持也行，到不坚持还舒服。 就选择让自己舒服的事情。
You gotta look out for you, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta look out for you.
Hey, yo, fuck this job shit. Hey, yo, like, what do you mean, man?
Quit.
Like, who gives a fuck? Like, yeah,
quit.
Why even care?
Quit.
It doesn't matter at all.
It don't. It don't even matter. I'm
Super seeing the Tang Ping laying flat mantra of lowering one's goals. Okay, I like that. Look at this. Look at the picture of this guy, man.
Look at where.
He's just chilling.
Let me move.
He's just chilling, just doing what he wants to do, man. Hey.
Oh shit! I'm in
Big
the way
chilling.
Let me move. Yeah. Damn, Asmi, make
Tang Ping means that I cannot actually move up the ladder. I just try to save myself by minimizing my social activity and economic activities. By that, basically say no to the system. I will not cooperate. I even don't bother to.
I'm glad that other places. So these are basically Chinese NEETs.
NEETs?
I like this.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Listening to you.
What do you mean,
I just
what do
have
you mean?
my own style.
Yep.
Then I have my own antisocial behavior.
Yep.
Oh, Monk. Oh, thank you,
Life
guy in chat.
Life feels too hard today. True.
Thank you, guy in chat.
Homes are too expensive to buy. Yeah. 18.4%.
Why even try?
This is something I think should worry Chinese leadership much more. By that means that I would not like to try my best. I will just try my worst. So in general, it's a race to bottom culture in China.
I think that it also, like, one thing that something like this could really worry people about is that this is how, like, a lot of, like, really bad movements start. Is whenever people feel like they're hopeless and they don't have any sort of, like, there's no hope for the future, there's nothing that they can move towards. I think that many people want to have something to move towards. So what ends up happening with a lot of these cases is that they will, they get taken over or co-opted by somebody with some sort of an agenda, and sometimes it's a bad agenda.
It's a part of rebellion. It's a part of saying no.
I understand what you're saying, Asmon, my friend. But they live in a dictator country, so it's, I mean, the movement can only be skewered by the government anyway. So if it was, we're going to not try, if the government took over, which would be the only person to take over this situation specifically, they would just be like, maybe we should work a little bit harder. And I feel like the people in the movement would be like, no. They just wouldn't do it.
Starts a party. Yeah, exactly. Demagoguery. Yep.
They just won't do it.
Such mentions of violin have been scrubbed off the internet.
Yeah. And they just make something
Worries
else.
that such unproductive behavior will hinder China's economic goals. That's smart. Yeah, there you go. You can't talk about being a fucking NEET. The first two rules of being a NEET is you don't talk about being a NEET and you don't talk about being a NEET. I like this.
I feel like they only talk about it because they do kind of want change. So they're not, they want change, but it's not going to happen. So they're not going to force it, but they're going to be like, yeah, well, this is the reason why I'm not doing it. Maybe if you change, maybe I'll start working again. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe I will.
Generation of slackers. But youths who are slackers disagree.
Yeah, see, they disagree. If they didn't really care, they probably wouldn't even respond.
有更多的人才，有很多的国家的这种栋梁之才，也不是说全是这种人生。所以说每个人可能生活的这种概念方式不同，也有好的，也有坏的吧。
Look, he can't be that much of a slacker. I feel like this is some propaganda. Why is he so damn handsome? And why is he so damn athletic looking? I don't believe this. This cap.
蝼蚁如何撼动大树？我肯定是影响不到国家的，不会影响到国家。
This guy's
国家
also
肯
wearing
定
a
是好的
Kobe
国家
Bryant
的
shirt.
大的目标。
He be playing basketball.
不能说是人家怎么样，是感觉人挺好的，积极向上。年轻人本来就该奋斗，但是我不想奋斗。
I like that. He's like, yeah, bro, so like, fuck, man, I don't want to work hard, man. I'm just trying to chill. I'm just trying to chill. Like, can I get back on my computer? Like, man, what is this shit? What is this shit? Like, I gotta go, man. Like, I'm bored. Like, this is stupid. Country's grand goals, take over the world? Yeah. But I mean, like, I'm glad I watched this. Like, as I said, I think this is gonna be a bigger issue as time goes on. It's especially true for like young people. The thing is that like one thing that keeps people not like this in America is that in America, and like I don't know about Europe, I'm not in Europe, I'm just talking about here, is you know, you have the idea that you can work hard, and it is true. There are people that work hard, they come from basically fucking nothing, and they are
the American dream. Come from nothing, make yourself something. The American dream.
Immensely fucking successful. This can absolutely happen, but that's not the norm. But a lot of people think that it can be, and American that's why you see a lot of people like now in America, the main job that everybody wants more than any other job, it's not a doctor,
YouTube.
It's not a lawyer, it's not being a politician.
Streamer.
It's being a YouTuber or an online influencer.
Yeah. Because it's not that hard.
That is what people, young kids, want to be today.
It's not that hard.
So not even sports or anything like that. Yeah, it's just nuts. The internet's changed us. Yeah, taking over is exhausting. You just want to chill. Yeah, exactly. Be mad that they can't be billionaires instead of working towards being a millionaire. Well, there's a lot of people that, like, for whatever reason, they're just not successful or it's not going well for them. Maybe they are lazy. I don't really know. I mean, the thing is that people exist in society. They didn't choose to exist. They didn't choose to be in this society, but here they are. And so, I mean, they're just going to do whatever's the best for them because they don't have any real allegiance to it in the first place. Like, that's really what it comes down to. They don't.
And I can't blame them. I personally cannot blame them. And honestly, we're going to have to move a lot closer to automation because I can't be driving around in no car and the safety inspector didn't even check. He's just like, oh, yeah, looks good. All right, send it off. Hell no.
Don't care. They don't respect society. They
pay him more. Specifically him. Pay him more.
Feel like society doesn't respect them, so they don't care about the rules, they don't care about what happens, they just do whatever's beneficial for them, and that's it, which is reasonable. Yes, exactly.
Can't blame them.
I think that there are a lot of people that feel that way, and it makes sense that they feel that way. I think that, again, in America, it's much more the idea of being able to get rich by, you know, having a good idea or by working really hard. That's much more in people's heads than maybe other parts of the world. I don't know. I'm not in other parts of the world. But I think that over here, that's very, very hard. It's like...
Well, so I have this interesting perspective that I can add on because I don't live in America anymore. I live in Asia, specifically Thailand. And what I've seen in Thai culture is everyone is working hard. Even though the government is kind of screwing with people, they still work hard. Like, you'll literally see older people I want to say literally, and this might be an exaggeration or maybe not, because I live in Chiang Mai. I don't live in Pattaya or Phuket, but I visit those places. And every little, I guess you would say city or province, every province has like their own niche, right? So in Chiang Mai, a lot of the culture has been more traditional. You see like monks and stuff around. So you'll have people that have like traditional tattoos and like the incense shop, people doing art, food carts everywhere. Like they'll literally shut down big main roads. Like the main road to the college here will get shut down and they'll have food carts everywhere and they'll have clothing and music and everything like just out there. And it's just people just working and they sell it for pretty cheap. Like around, if I convert it to American dollars, like you'll find stuff around literally like $5, like $5 for this, $1 for that, $3, $2, you know, 50 cents for some stuff, you know? So I see that hustle culture of like just making stuff and then selling it or growing food and selling it, you know, that's the culture that you mainly see here in Chiang Mai. But down in Pattaya, there's like 5 to 10 different massage shops. And I ain't talking real massage shops. I'm talking massage shops on every corner. Every single corner is like 10, 20 different massage shops, man. It's like party city. Down in the south of Thailand, it's like party city. Massage shops, bars, freaking tattoo shops. Like, basically, if you want to just come out here and have fun and party, you go to the south. You come to the north, you can party. There's bars and clubs here and massage parlors here, but not as many as it is down south, right? And for the younger culture, because I was specifically talking more like, you know, 30s and upwards for like the whole shops and art and stuff. The younger culture, a lot of them are really getting into OnlyFans. Some of them are working normal jobs, like receptionist and like hostess and stuff like that. But a couple of them are getting into OnlyFans and stuff like that. And, you know, I can't really blame them. You know, it is what it is. So when it comes down to streaming, I don't really see that many streamers that are Thai anyways. I see like Chinese streamers come or American streamers come. But Thai streamers, I don't really see that many of them. And if they are, they're more spread out, you know. But that's just what I've seen. And if the entertainment that I have seen a lot of is like the eating entertainment, where they eat a lot of food or they do mukbangs and stuff like that on YouTube. I don't really see that many gamer YouTubers. But, you know, that's just from what I've seen.
very pushed hard. And I think that's why maybe it might not be as big of an issue here. But you see people all the time quitting and just like quitting their jobs in general, right? We watched that video the other day. People just fucking like, they just no-show their job. They said, fuck this shit, I'm gonna stay home. And
I've never seen that in Thailand. I've never seen someone just quit no-show. I've seen people like quit on the spot, but never just like, I'm not showing up. They usually say, hey, I'm quitting, or they'll give like a week notice or something like that.
And that's it. Honestly, I don't think that this is entirely a bad thing, or it's something. I feel like this was an inevitability in society one way or another. Like, these people are mostly working jobs that will be automated in 15 years, or 20 years, or 30 years, or probably next year, right, with certain types of things. So these people feel like they're just doing what a robot should do. There's no fulfillment. There's no goals. It doesn't matter. So why would they show up and do this? That's it. I can tell you as a manager, I've seen an influx of this mindset. I'm going to do as little as possible because they believe that the hard workers aren't getting recognized and compensated properly, more so in the younger ground, 25 and under. Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing is, like, working hard will give you a better chance to get promoted, but there are other things that will give you a better chance to get promoted besides working hard.
Like kissing ass. Kissing ass can really get you promoted. I've seen it. It will get you promoted.
Like, you know, having a relationship with the boss.
Like I just said.
You know, being friends with the boss. The boss is your uncle. Your chances of getting promoted just got higher. Yep, yeah, your uncle owns the company. Your chances of getting promoted just got a lot higher. Now, I'll have to say, you take two people, everything else is equal. One guy works hard, one guy doesn't. The guy that works hard is probably going to come out ahead. All other things equal.
But if the guy that doesn't work hard is the nephew of the owner.
So I still think you should work hard at your job if you want to get ahead. But don't think that that's going to be the only thing you need to do. Until I get fucked over for a promotion. Yeah, it's happened, I'm sure, with many people. Right? Now, is too valuable to production? Maybe. That's also the case,
too,
right?
Yeah.
I think that there's a term. I don't know what it is in my head.
Why would I
but there is a
you?
term that refers to people that are too valuable to promote.
Yeah.
Hard to find a good boss? Yeah, it is. Hard work just guarantees you'll be stuck because you're a good worker. There's a lot of people that work hard and they move up.
And there's a lot of people
I don't
that
believe in this whole
don't.
doomer mindset that if you work hard, it won't affect anything and you're just going to be a loser and you're stupid for working hard.
Yeah, I don't believe in that mindset either. But there is times where if you're like you're busting your ass without complaining, nothing will happen. Like if you're working hard and they're constantly giving you work and you're not complaining about it, I think there's a higher chance of you not getting promoted. Because if I'm the boss and I got somebody working hard and they're working hard and they're just like, oh yeah, they're a yes man, whatever I say they do and they're not complaining, why would I promote them? Now, if they're doing it and they're like, yeah, man, it's not fair, I think you should, I'm like, okay, you know, I understand. All right, well, I'm gonna get somebody else to do it. You know, you start respecting them more. And I think that's not just me like saying, oh, if you don't complain, I'm not gonna respect you, because there's people like that. I'm not one of them. I'm just saying, if you're the boss and somebody actually talks back to you, you feel like you have some type of respect, because you're like, oh, okay, I can't just trample over this person. I respect them. Or some people get scared of that, honestly, and they might just fire you. But, oh, well, I can't have this person around. They're not kissing my ass. But yeah, I definitely agree. If you work hard, you can get promoted, but you should definitely need to know people. It's more about who you know than what you know. For me personally, that has gotten me so far in whatever I've done. It's about who I know, not what I know. Even in the military, when I went and did community service and I ended up becoming friends with a captain and I became friends with a sergeant first class. And then like, if I need something, like I'll be like, oh, well, I know this one captain, they could help me do this. And everybody's like, you're a fucking private. How the hell do you know a captain? Well, I go out and I make fucking friends. I don't just get off work and go get drunk and just hang out in the barracks all day. That's why I know people.
I think that's just as stupid as saying that if you work hard, you're going to get everything that you want no matter what. It's just as fucking stupid and just as delusional. Yes, working hard does matter. Working hard will be leading to success at a higher rate than not working hard, other things equal. but other things are not always equal. That means you still want to do whatever you can to increase your chances.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It comes down to like personal position.
And what's this here? You have to work hard and have the balls to ask for more. You deserve it.
Yes.
Yeah, if you do deserve it, absolutely.
Exactly.
I'll read a couple of things, and then we'll move on and we'll watch the Lazy Peon video. Okay.
Shout out Lazy Peon. That's my boy. He be staying in Pattaya. We went and hung out 3 months ago now. Shit. Yeah, we hung out for a little bit, did some boxing. It's a cool dude in person.
People don't understand equals higher chance equals guarantee. Yes, people. This is something that a lot of people just, again, they just don't understand. And I think also, like, a lot of people are jaded. Yeah. Like, I mean, maybe they got passed over for a promotion. They feel like they didn't have a chance to begin with.
I've become less jaded ever since I left the military. But in the military, I started becoming so jaded within my last 5 months of being in. I was becoming more and more jaded. And then it took probably about like half a year to get that out of my system.
Felt like they worked hard. There's a lot of reasons why this happens. If you exceeded metrics and don't get the promotion, that really fucks you. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, I could see why somebody would be frustrated about that for sure. But all I'm saying is that there are a lot of other factors. And I don't think that it's just that simple with doing a promotion for anybody, right? Especially in terms of promotion for like new responsibilities, especially like leading other people. It's not just about how well you do at your job. It's about how well you deal with other people. So working hard is not always the best thing, and it should not always be the best thing because that's intrinsic to your current job and not the one that you're getting promoted to.
Imagine all of the people that could be president right now. And the only reason why they're not president is because they can't speak well. Think about that. All the people that are like, yeah, I'm going to make change, and they actually want to fulfill those changes, but the only issue is they're not good at public speaking. It happens.
So I do think that there is a lot of nuance to this, absolutely. But I will implore you, do not fall into the trap of thinking that working hard doesn't matter. It does matter. It's just that other things also matter.
Yeah. I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
Let me read here. I went to a job interview for a warehouse operative job. They asked me where I see myself in 5 years. I said director. After another interview, I got job as supervisor, and within a year, I became national manager.
Wow.
There are many people who work at a company and work their way up the company. Yes, this happens. Absolutely. Yeah, work smart. Yes. If you take your forehead and you nail a nail through your head by hitting your head against the fucking head of the nail over and over and over, and somebody else takes a hammer and does the same fucking thing, are you working harder than the guy with the hammer? Yes, you are. But you're also a fucking idiot.
What the fuck?
So, working harder is not always a good thing.
What the fuck kind
Think
of
about
analogy
as
is that,
like
bro?
take the idea of working harder and put that in like the back of your mind, and the way that I look at it is providing value. How are you providing value? And if you're providing value, that's what matters. It doesn't matter how often you do it, how little you do it, or anything else. Providing value.
I think that keeps you from getting fired. I don't think that really helps you get promoted. Like, you provide value, so they won't fire your ass, but they're going to need a little bit more of an incentive to actually promote you.
Is what matters. Make yourself more valuable. Yes, exactly. This is something that I did whenever I worked at the IRS, is I had multiple responsibilities that I would do, and the reason for that is because it made it harder for them to fire me. Yeah. I was an asshole. I was obnoxious. Exactly. I'd fuck up on my job sometimes, right? And like, I had some really bad fuck ups a couple of times that like I got called into the manager's office. It was a big deal. And they were just like, they showed it to me, and I was just like, ugh. And they didn't even say a word to me.
Asmon, what the fuck are you doing at the IRS?
They're like, I think they said, all right, go fix it. And that was it. Yeah, and the reason for that is because I was working my ass off all the other times, and they couldn't just get rid of me because I was doing a lot of stuff. Oh. So yeah, make yourself invaluable. And the way you do that is by providing value. Don't work hard, provide value. See the reason why I spent 5 years in prison after the IRS said I committed tax fraud? Thanks. You're welcome. Most of the people I interview rate themselves 10 out of 10. When observed, they are at best 4 out of 10. Damn. Then they're upset that they didn't get the job. Yes, and then saying that that you are totally right, man. Like, I remember, dude, I was at, like, this is whenever I worked at the IRS. There would be these fucking people that would sit there on their phone complaining to their family about how much they don't like the supervisor or how they can't get along with her. And like, yeah, she was kind of rude and she was obnoxious.
You don't do that at the office.
I mean, she was right. It's like, shut up, get your fucking ego out of this. Just do your fucking job. And so anyway, they're sitting there and these people are processing like 7 documents an hour. And like the government, whoever worked the government, there's like a 1 through 5 scale. A 3, which was like passing, was like 120. They're doing 7. Oh, this is not fun. Like, I'm here every day. I'm working every day. It's like, are you really though?
Are you really though?
Are you really though? Come on. Shit, sounds like you worked too hard. I didn't work too hard. They paid me well. I did my fucking job.
Yeah.
That's how it works. They treated me right, and they gave me what I felt was a good value, and I gave them, my 100%. That's how it works.
You work to the equivalency of what you're paid.
You give me money to do something, and then I do the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess.
Common sense.
That sounds fine to me. I mean, yeah.
Great video by Asmon. And with that, I will end today's stream. Link in the description if you want to see the video. Asmongold, one of my favorite streamers. I think he does a great job. He's good at articulating. I want to say 90% of the time I agree with his takes. The other 10%, it's like randomly I just probably won't agree with his topic, or his point of view. But 9 times out of 10 I agree. I think he's a great streamer, great YouTuber. I think he'd be a great friend if I make friends with him one day. But with all that being said, I will see you guys next time. We're going to go hit the gym, and then I'm going to come back. We're going to play some video games. Not too sure. Maybe some more Dragon Ball. I don't know. But till then, I will see you guys when I see you guys. Yeah, have a good one.